two different things here. This is the parking mechanism for the 55 and 6 Packards, which has been quite troublesome. Also the shift lever that operates the manual control valve in the transmission. They're made out of, as you can see, they're made out of pot metal. And anything that's made out of that does this kind of work just isn't any good.
Is this because it's softer?
Well, it's soft and it wears easily. This is retained with a set screw. Well, the set screw they strip out and it gets so loose that you can't get it to go in gear anymore. The 50 to 50, early 54, this is what all this is. As you can see, there's steel forgings. There's high quality, never give any problems. This is the roller that operates the parking mechanism. It has two little caged roller bearings at each end of it. That's how much care they gave that. This is what they used on the V8s. It has nothing. And it gets loose. This lever moves up and down. And what it does is it lifts this thing. This is the parking lock here, and it lifts it. It only lifts it like about this much is all it does. When this wears down, it doesn't lift it far enough, and it will allow this thing to jam on the top of the teeth that it engages with.
And then you get it stuck.
Because this thing, what it does is when you first put it in gear, it runs against this. And this is against the tooth. This doesn't come up. When this gets worn down, this will go slide under here. When this is still on the tooth, and that jams it. And you cannot get it to come out apart. The only thing to do would be to rock the car back and forth until this thing goes down into its notch. And this one is all worn on the edge. It's all rounded. Three of them here. This one has been repaired. They've welded it because you can't get them new anymore. To eliminate the problem with the wear, like this one here is quite worn and rounded here. If you see it that far away. To me, it's a bad design.
Bad design.
Cheap. This thing is locked on the shaft with a set screw that's pointed that fits into a hole in the shaft and has a lock nut that tightens to hold it. Well, you tighten it up and eventually that thing works loose and it'll fall clear out. This particular one, they've drilled a hole through it and through the shaft, put a roll pin in it to lock it permanently. Also the hole here, which has a clevis pin through it that moves the manual valve. It's all worn oblong.
Again, that soft metal
Yeah.
gives a lot more.
You can buy these new, I think Max Merritt sells them, some other people might. This is made out of steel now, and this is made out of this brass. So we eliminate the problem with these things.
So that you, at least that you can still get those.
Yeah, that's it. They made replacements that are made out of better material. I didn't get any trouble in it.